Brit Hume thinks President Obama could still come out a winner on Iran. He's here to tell us how. Good evening, Brit.
Hi, Bret. As late as 11:30 yesterday morning, Secretary of State Kerry, as you saw, was still on Capitol Hill lobbying vigorously against the Iran measure the Senate Foreign Relations Committee ended up passing unanimously. On reflection, it's hard to see why the White House fought it so hard. The bill does not even come close to giving the Senate the kind of say it would have over, for example, a treaty, which requires a two-thirds vote of the Senate or the treaty dies. This simply gives Congress a little time to review the Iran agreement and then to act to disapprove it. If the disapproval passes, it would be subject to a presidential veto, which would then require a two-thirds vote to override. So the Congress ends up with the treaty ratification process in reverse. An Obama deal with Iran will stand unless a supermajority of Congress stops it. To be sure, the Senate would have to act to lift permanently, and the House, to lift permanently the Iran sanctions which Congress itself imposed. But that would be true with or without the Senate committee's bill. And besides, the president can waive those congressionally imposed sanctions and continue that waiver for as long as he is in office. As you heard, Iranian President Rouhani said today his country is dealing with Obama and other world leaders on its nuclear program and that he considers the U.S. Congress irrelevant. It's not clear Rouhani knows very much about the U.S. system, but he does seem to have this situation figured out. Bret?
Don't you think, Brit, that this could have been the concern from the administration about the Iranians, about them walking away from the negotiation as it was happening if Congress somehow stuck its nose under the tent here?
Well, Congress didn't get its nose very far under the tent, and this bill never really did that. The other possibility, Bret, which is the one that I certainly hope is not the real one, which is that this deal they're prepared to agree to a deal so weak that a veto-proof majority of disapproval is something that's possible, and that they're worried about that, the administration. I hope that's not the case, because if it is, then I think we have a lot to worry about.
Brit, thank you.
Bret.